It is up, everyone. This is Captain Eon speaking. And for a few moments today, I'd like to share on the idea of sainthood. And this is being taken from chapters 4 and 5, verses 32 to 21. For the purpose of my share today, I'd like to just frame a picture using this line of reference. When it comes to a falsehood, I am referring to a place of lies, untruth, which I find myself at times residing in. So ultimately then, the question I pose is, if there is a hood, a neighborhood for the false, then where do the saints stay? Well, of course, the answer, I believe, would be easy for most to answer. And that would be the saints of the Most High reside as citizens of heaven. But with admission to such a wonderful place comes terms. And these are the discipline and instruction of God. Now, when writing down my notes, I first erroneously wrote instructions. I pluraled it, and I quickly caught myself as I realized that there was only one singular instruction. It may have been given over a long period of time in a myriad of different ways. But for me, the instruction has always been singular and profound, and that being, I believe we've been instructed to love, in love, and with love. But with that said, and being admitted into this neighborhood of heaven, what class of saint am I then? Because truly, today, for the past few days, God has really been dealing with me on a much deeper level, as he always is, but far more deeper than what I'm really even getting into with these brief shares. But with that said, it goes back again to what kind of saint am I? I don't want to be giving and being used of God to uplift the body, only in the end to be a castaway myself. For as real and as genuine as this walk that I get to share with everyone else is, I feel it will be that much more effective in the ultimate goal of pointing souls to Christ, and encouraging and uplifting all. And so I today am really faced in a few places with that question of what saint am I? For the highest class saint is eager to maintain the unity of the body, is seeking in every way to grow up in Christ. Just to name a couple things here. And again, going back to this singular, most important instruction, for me, a high class saint in the hood, the neighborhood of heaven, resides in a place of incorruptible love. And again, a high class saint in the neighborhood of heaven, for me, is a willing participant in all of this, so that the purpose of this development called heaven, through the good work of salvation, the whole purpose of all of this is again to be fully developed in Christ, in the image of the eternally beautiful one. Because as a resident of this heavenly neighborhood, all of my expenses as a saint have already been covered for this new life. I'm simply a part of, and privileged to be a part of, God's standing royal guard, whose residents are simply patiently and contently awaiting the King of all kings, for this in every association. We're all awaiting his glorious return. Captium this. The foolish cannot understand truly what the will of the Lord is. Sir,